is Jenny Champlin, and I am beyond honored to be the 94th president of the National Association of Women Lawyers. I would like to first take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to my friend Karen Morris, whose leadership over the last year has been nothing short of remarkable. Karen helped to significantly strengthen NAWL's infrastructure and foundation while remaining laser focused on progressing our most critical priorities to ensure NAWL's enduring impact for the future. And she did it all while leading with style, grace, and a whole lot of heart. On behalf of the NAWL board, please accept our most sincere thanks for your leadership and support, and congratulations on a successful presidency. And now, I'd like to pause for a moment and just say, wow, what a year it's been. Over the course of NAWL's incredible 122-year history, I am confident that there have been trying years, such as this last one. Years where unrest, conflict, widespread illness, or intolerance have felt like impossible barriers to progress in the fight for equality. And nevertheless, NAWL and all of the extraordinary women lawyers and leaders who have been part of this organization persisted in continuing to advance NAWL's dual mission of advocating for the equality of women under the law and advancing women in the legal profession. I have been forever changed by the confluence of events over the course of this past year and by what I've seen, heard, and experienced. But for me, and I hope for many of you, this has also been a time for great reflection, a time to slow down and focus on family and well-being, to make intentional decisions about what to prioritize, to appreciate silver linings and celebrate successes, to find inspiration and to persist. And I am inspired by those who continue to champion positive change in the face of adversity, by leaders who carried their teams through uncertain times, by my children, Grant and Mallory, who have broken the mold when it comes to demonstrating resilience and positivity, by women lawyers and lawyer moms who continue to excel despite the unending refrain that tells us we are not properly focused on advancing our careers. And I'm inspired by my Peloton. Those who know me well know that over the course of the past year, I've become more than a little obsessed with my Peloton bike. In part, it's because the bike offered a way to fit in fitness during a time when we were all squirreled away. In part, it's because Peloton has desirable swag for purchase. In part, it's because the Peloton community offered the social connectivity I was craving, to ride together with friends across the country when we couldn't be together in person, and to ride together in solidarity to advocate for communal causes. But in large part, it was also because I was inspired by the guidance given by the instructors, whose words offered motivation both on and off the bike. Just last week, one of my favorite instructors, Robin Artzon, who herself was a successful woman lawyer before deciding to pursue a career in fitness, returned from taking leave after the birth of her daughter to teach her first live class in many months. She said to the 12,000 plus riders who were taking the live class, "I am not interested in bouncing back. I am interested in rising higher." That's powerful, right? It speaks to persistence, inspiration, growth, and achievement. And that's where we are in this moment as women lawyers. It is no coincidence that the theme of this annual program is Renew, Reimagine, Revitalize. And I hope that after these last 2 days spent with NAWL, you feel renewed and revitalized as we look forward to the next year together. This is a time for celebration, to celebrate NAWL's many accomplishments over the course of the past year that Karen Morris highlighted as we opened this program and that are featured in NAWL's annual report. To celebrate our fabulous awardees whose contributions to advancing women and diversity in the legal profession are unparalleled. To celebrate each and every one of you for being part of our NAWL community and for persisting in tumultuous times. And to celebrate how we met the moment in a challenging year and our commitment to rising higher over the course of the next year. So how will we rise higher? Importantly, we'll rise higher together. At Null, we lift each other up, move each other forward, and laugh along the way. This is the reason I joined Null over a decade ago. Is every bit as true today and will be true a decade from now. I truly can't imagine a better organization for those craving post-pandemic connectedness. We'll rise higher in partnership with the ABA and our affinity bar peers who joined us yesterday and spoke to the importance of allyship and partnership. We'll rise higher through continued thought leadership on issues that support Null's mission and through podcasts, articles in the Women Lawyers Journal, toolkits and best practices for firms and law departments, and through our Null survey, which will continue to evolve and be reimagined to maximize impact. We'll rise higher through the efforts of our advocacy and amicus committees on priority issues like workplace and pay equity, racial and gender equity, reproductive rights and justice, and the Equal Rights Amendment. We'll rise higher with the support of our many sponsors and individual members. And we'll rise higher with our talented executive director, Karen Richardson, and our incomparable and beloved Null staff. I look forward to rising higher with each of you and with Null over the course of this next year as we persist together in our mission to advance women in the profession and women's rights under the law. You have my commitment to continue to help steward this esteemed organization, remaining focused on its mission and values while reinforcing a sense of belonging and community for all women lawyers, allies, and partners. Thank you for this tremendous opportunity and honor.